Hi friends, welcome back to my session. And in this session, we are going to discuss about the first topic in Azure DevOps, that is nothing but Azure Boards. So we will discuss about the boards, where it will be used. So everything we are going to discuss in this session. Okay. So I'm going to log in the Azure DevOps portal. So as I already discussed in the last session, the portal is dev.azure.com. It will redirect to the page. As I already created my account, so that's why I will be able to directly log on into my account. Okay, the portal is dev.azure.com. So here, by using my email ID, as I already created one account, so it is free of cost. You can create yourself. That is free of cost. You can. Okay, if you want to check anything, just go to organization settings. It is organization level. Okay, and if you want to just have a overlook, the name is dev test 928 and it doesn't have any private URL and description. If you want, you can. It is used for lab purpose. You can use like that. And the time zone is the by default UTC plus 5:30, that is Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai time, and South India. Simply. Okay, and the application owner is dev tester 928 because it's me only. And if you want to change the owner, you can click here. By clicking here, you will be able to change the owner as well. Okay, and whatever the content, recently I had deleted some projects. This is the recently deleted projects. You can be able to here. If you want to delete the organization, you can delete from here. So these are the options available in the overview. Suppose if you want to check the projects in one organization, you have the multiple projects you can set up like that. Okay, based on your requirement. Okay, because of if you have multiple projects, you can't create multiple organizations for the different projects. In one organization, you can create multiple projects. So whatever the projects which has been created under this organization, you will be able to see here. And users, so whatever the users are there, whatever the users you have created, you can check here. Suppose you want to list out all the users which has been created, you can export users right now here. And okay, and billing, you can check here the billing details. What are the billing details are there, you can check here. Okay, what are the limitations are there, up to how much extent we can use as a free time. Like suppose for a basic, if boards and repos and test plans are free, suppose if you want to create users up to 5 users, the limit is free. And test plans, basic and test plans, you have to start free trial. Okay, by default the access level is stakeholder only. By default your access level is stakeholder, right? Artifacts, so I will let you know what is exactly the artifact is. But just now, just please have a look on this. You have the 2 GB free tier limit. Up to I had used only 1 GB, but the limit usage is up to 2 GB. Okay, and notification, if you have any kind of notification, you will be able to check here whatever the notifications are there. And if you want to check the usage report, you can check here. Okay, what is the usage report, everything you can check here. And extensions means, suppose if you want to integrate any third party application, any other application to this Azure portal, because suppose if you Ansible is a configuration management tool, if you want to integrate this Ansible, you can download the plugins from here, and the same has been integrated with this Azure DevOps to Azure portal. Okay, like whatever the third party software, that may be Ansible, that may be Docker, that may be Terraform, that may be anything, whatever the third party tools are there, you can be able to download from the here extensions. And going to Microsoft Entra, suppose for every organization they have a Microsoft Entra account. In this they have the all the list of users as well. So suppose if I want to make my users to connect with the Microsoft Entra, with the help of this I will be able to map my existing users to the Microsoft Entra, it will sync that no content or history will be deleted. If I connect to the Microsoft Entra as well, no users will be impacted. Okay, and if you want to check the security overview, you can be able to check here, and the policies here, the policies. If you want to access the third party application, you want to access via OAuth. Means OAuth is a security thing, means like multi-factor authentication. Suppose if you want to enable this setting, you can be able. Right now by default it has been off state. Suppose if you want to, you can enable SSH authentication. By default it has been enabled. And if you want to allow the public projects as well, you can turn on here. Are you sure you want to change the policy allow public projects to setting on? Yes. Suppose generally what we will do, we are going to create the private projects, because of if I allow the public projects means any person from the internet will be able to access my project. Then it will be a security threat. Generally it will be in the on, because of whatever the projects we are going to create, it will be private only. We will never make it as a public. But for lab purpose, I am just showing to you. If you want to enable it, you can enable. Right now it's for the lab purpose only, so that's why I just make it on state only. Okay, and permission. So if you want to set up any permissions, and as you know how the permissions will be allocated, we have the different strategies are there. Like suppose if any user is created, suppose I can be able to create the user level permissions, I will be able to create the groups level permissions, I will be able to create the permission level over roles. So if I create group level permissions, whatever the users which has been created under that particular group, those users will be get the access like whatever the policies has been configured over the group. Okay, like that. Here the project collection administrator, these are the default groups. Suppose if you want to create any customized group, you will be able to create the group here with the required permissions. Okay, and users. So these are the default users which has been created. Suppose if you want to create any special users, you will be able to create whatever the permissions you had set, that user will be able to perform those operations. Okay, and agent pools, there are different types of settings are available. You can be able to overview here, and settings here, whatever the settings which are related to this organization, you can be make settings here. Okay, and deployment pools, what is a parallel jobs, I will let you know in the future classes what is parallel jobs, everything. So then after that repositories. So advanced security is built based on the number of unique active committees across all enabled repositories on your subscription. If I click on enable all, it will be enabled. By default it has been disabled. All repository settings, so you can be able to control from here. And artifact storage, so as we already discussed, what is the limitation for the free tier? For the storage, it's only 2 GB. So after 2 GB we need to pay. Okay, right now there is no artifacts in my account, so that's why I'm not going to I'm not going to pay any bill. So these are the things which we can be able to see at the organization level. So up to now I didn't had created any project in my organization. Okay, right now I'm going to create one project. Okay, this is a dev tester 92 is my organization, and right now I'm going to create one project. The project is project project D, otherwise project A for apple. Okay, like this. Project A, it is for lab purpose. It is for lab purpose. Okay, either it will be either the project will be public or either it will be private. Actually by default it will be disabled, but right now what I had done in the settings, I had make it enable. So that's why right now I had get the chance to make the enable. But we always make the project as a private only. And here the version control. So Git is the source code management tool. So here the version I have the Git and work item process. Here we have the four things: Agile, Basic, and CMMI and Scrum. Either based on your requirement, you are going to select. Generally, we are selecting the basic only. It is for basic. It is for lab purpose only. So that's why. Just need to click on create. Once you click on create, automatically the project A will be created. Okay, it will take some time. Yes, the project A has been created. So in this project, what are the things which you want to perform? You can be able to perform those tasks. The first thing we just need to discuss about this. These are the above the overview, summary, everything you have a look. Wiki. Just please have a quick look on overview. There is nothing in this project right now. Just it has been created right now, na? So there is nothing. So that's why it is showing nothing. And summary. If you want to add any information about the project, here you can summarize your project. And dashboard. Right now there is no dashboards available. This dashboard doesn't have any widgets just yet. Means just now it has been created, so that's why it didn't have any widgets. Wikipedia. Suppose if I want to make some project notes on this, which makes all the teammates, whoever is logged in this project, will be able to understand what the project, what is going on. So if I want to publish code as a wiki, then I will be able to do here from right now here. Okay, so right now we basically work on these five things like boards, repos, pipelines, test plans, artifacts. Okay, first of all we will have a discussion on these boards. What is boards? Generally, what is the purpose of board? Where we are going to use the board? The board is generally is used to display the content. In the similar way, Azure boards as well for displaying the content like the work status. That may be the work is progress, the work is done, the how the work is going on, how the which user has completed the work and which user has pending the work. So everything has been displayed over the boards, how the task is going on. So without going to each and every task, instead of doing the analysis like that, if I make it a board, then on a single dashboard I will be able to summarize all the contents, all the users, whatever the users who are performing the activities, I will be able to monitor all those tasks from the boards. Right now, it is nothing. Here, there is no, there is nothing. Suppose if I want to create the new thing, otherwise, backlogs. Okay. Uh, no new item. Okay. Epic. So here, the things which we need to remember is Epic. What is Epic? Here, Epic is nothing but it's a collection of multiple user stories and backlog items to represent the larger work body. Means if I have the larger task, if I want to uh, break it in smaller parts, the group of smaller tasks and issues is nothing but Epic. And issue, general issues are where it is a general problems or concerns in the product or project. Suppose while I'm performing my code development or any project work, if I has any general problems or if I have any concerns, that will comes under the issue. That issue, if I have the issue, I will discuss the issue with the team members or with the manager. They will provide the resolution. Otherwise, sometimes myself also, I will be able to resolve my issue. Okay, that may be my issue is nothing but the project issue. The task is nothing but a simple task. We just need to work on it. Mostly the task will take mostly it will take 15 minutes or 30 minutes of time to finish the task. It's a simple action what we are going to do exactly on the issues, or it may be on the project work, whatever it may be. Okay, I hope you guys get the clarity what is epic and what is issue and what is task. Just please have a quick look on this. And here the project A, here the project is project A. The team is project A team. So whoever the users who are working under the project A team, I am going to assign work to them. Okay, fine. Create new item. Otherwise, I am going to create the backlogs. Okay, new work item. Okay, new work item issue one. Add to top issue one. Okay, and the new work item two. Okay, I will leave that, and I will go to the okay. I am going to create new item epic one. Its epic one has been created. So I'm going to create one more topic, epic 2. Yes, epic 2 has been created. Suppose if I want to create the issues, issue 1. Okay, issue 2. Issue 2 has been created. Okay, and in boards, just first of all go epic 1. So epic 1 is to do. To do is matter in future plan. Up to now it has been not yet started. We just need to do. Suppose if I want to change the task to do to doing. If somebody is working on the epic 2, it is they are doing. Otherwise, if you want to move back to yes to do. First of all, I am working on the epic 1 doing. So epic 2 is still in the planning state. The epic 1 is doing. Suppose if I am creating another task epic 3. Okay, if I set the epic 3 is done, it will automatically move into this. Okay, if I go on to the issues, I am going to create one more issue 3. Okay, I am going to issue 1 is done, issue 2 is doing, issue 3 is done to do. Okay, in the in these boards I will be able. So if suppose if you think some of the users have the different users have the different issues, they had mentioned like this. So within the single dashboard I will be able to check each and everything. Okay, and epics in the similar way. So epic 1 is has been already epic 1 is it's still in progress, and the epic 3 has been already completed, and epic 2 is need to plan. So whoever is participating in this epic 2, I am going to questioning them why it has not yet started. Suppose I am working on this epic 2. So if I want to check epic 2 who is working on this, okay, it is unassigned. Suppose if I want to assign to somebody else, suppose he is the owner, I just want to allocate this work to this user. Just okay, please complete. Okay, save. Then automatically save and close. The epic 2 has been assigned to the user. And in the similar way, if I want to assign some issue to some other one, just click on the issue 3. I'm going to assign, it is under assign. Suppose Sunil DevOps, he is also one of the user. So like this, I'm going to set the priority. If the priority one is based on the priority, they will perform the action as soon as possible. Please work on this. Okay, save and close. Okay, the issue 3 has been assigned to the this user. Okay, as you know, where we are going to create the these users in the organization settings, we have the users tab is there. So if you want to add any user in the users tab only, I will be able to add any user to this project. Okay, like that. Suppose if you have any backlogs, what are the backlogs? Issue 2 and issue 3 are the backlogs because of issue 1 has been already completed. Just if you want to check here, issue 1 has been already completed. So that's why it is not showing in the backlogs. Suppose if you see epics, the epic 3 has been completed. The epic 2 and epic 1 is in still process. Okay, issues. Suppose if you change here epics, the epic 2 and epic 1 are in the progress. It is not yet completed. The epic 3 has been already completed. So that's why it is not showing in the backlogs. And sprint. As we already discussed, the sprint is nothing but the time frame. Okay, already one sprint is going on, issue sprint is going on. So from when to when, it is a time frame. Okay, and like this we can check and track each and every team members work like this. And queries, suppose if anybody has the queries, they can post their queries here. Just click on new query. Suppose while developing their item, if anybody has issue with their query, they can stuck there. They can just query here. So later it will be inquired by the queries. So whoever be able to solve this queries, they will reach out to the user in order to resolve this query. Okay. Suppose if you have any delivery plans, you can mention like this. Basically, these delivery plans and the analytical views, majorly the managers are going to work on these things. Okay, so this is all about the boards. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Okay, we will meet up in the next session with the new topic. Thank you for joining the session. Bye, signing off.